Hi there! Here's the all-new Realme 12X 5G, a device that packs in a lot without burning a hole in your pocket. It's powered by the Dimensity 6100 Plus chipset, it has the all-new air gesture feature, then you have dual stereo speakers, 5000 mAh battery, and all that in a phone that's priced around 10 to 12,000 only. Sounds really impressive. So without further ado, let's quickly unbox it and dive straight in. So here is the retail packaging. Nothing unusual here, same yellow box. Inside we have another box that has the SIM ejector pin, some paperwork that no one reads, a TPU transparent cover, quality is good as usual, the Realme 12X phone itself, USB-A to USB-C charging cable, and a 45-watt charging adapter. Alright, let's have a quick look at the build and design. So we have the twilight purple color, has a really nice silky matte finish, so it won't attract any fingerprint or smudges. On the top is the camera module housing the dual AI cameras, 50 megapixel primary and 2 megapixel depth sensor for portraits. It's quite thin at just 7.69 mm and weighs under 190 grams, 188 to be precise. On the side are the power volume rockers, at the bottom is the down-firing speaker, USB-C port, a microphone and a 3.5mm headphone jack. Then on the top is a secondary top-firing speaker, noise cancellation mic and a hybrid SIM tray that can house dual nano SIM cards or one nano SIM card and one micro SD card. I know, a lot of people would have preferred a dedicated slot for the SD card, including myself, but it's not a deal breaker. Just get the higher storage variant. Now let's start with the cameras because no phone is good until the camera is good enough. So here are images taken with the 50 megapixel rear camera. Man, I can't complain. They look pretty good. Also thanks to HDR, the dynamic range is pretty impressive. You can see so much detail even in the shadows. Here are some taken at night. Trust me, it's a lot darker than it looks in the images. Just keep your hands stable for blur-free night shots. Then here are some portraits. Wow, not bad. What do you think? Edge detection is spot on and amazing bokeh as well. Then here's a full HD 30 FPS video recorded handheld. I would say it's pretty decent. It's not the most stable, but still very much usable. Then here are images taken with the 8 megapixel front camera. Good skin tones, they're bright and they're clear. Here are some portrait shots. Well, in some cases the highlights do get blown up, but it's the best you can do with an 8 megapixel.
Hi there. So here's a video recording from the front camera of the Realme 12X. This is a full HD 30 FPS video and that's the max you can do on this camera. The quality is, I think, just decent. It's not that great, but it's not that bad either. Also, the audio that you're hearing right now is being recorded from the mics of this phone.
So the camera on the Realme 12X is actually pretty good for the price. बस एक ultra wide sensor होता तो amazing होता. But trust me, the main 50 mega sensor is really good. Coming to the display. So this is a 6.72 inch full HD plus LCD display with a resolution of 2400 by 1080 pixels. I must say, even though an LCD display, the color reproduction is pretty good, vibrant and punchy. As you can see, even the text is super crisp. 120 Hz refresh rate adds the much needed smoothness to the interface. Very well optimized and I didn't notice any lag or jitters. Enjoy smooth browsing on your favorite social media app. On the top, there's a punch hole notch housing the 8 megapixel selfie camera. Realme claims 800 nits of peak brightness and we briefly tested it outdoors. I won't say it's very bright, but good enough to use the phone and see the content. The power standby button doubles as a capacitive fingerprint scanner. It's snappy, super fast to unlock. Then watching movies and videos is super fun. Content goes edge to edge and looks very immersive. It comes with Widevine L1 certification, so content from Netflix and Prime videos will stream at full resolution. Then we also played 4K videos from YouTube. It lacks HDR support, but still looks pretty vivid and punchy. You can just keep watching. So the Realme 12X comes with dual stereo speakers. There's one at the bottom and one at the top. Though the one on the top is really small, but still, let's see how they sound. Wow, that was surprisingly well balanced. The audio gets quite loud and it's very clear as well. Can easily be used to listen to music on your bedside table or office desk. It's so much more immersive while watching movies. Dual stereo speakers are a blessing. By the way, it also comes with a 3.5mm headphone jack, which is always handy. Plug and play. Coming to the interface. So it's running Android 14 with Realme UI 5.0. It's overall nice and very well optimized. But it has tons and tons of bloatware apps, including hot apps and hot games. You can remove them from the settings. There you go. Hot apps and hot games are gone. Rest, you can also delete most of the third-party apps that you don't need. Then we also see the return of air gestures that we saw on the Narzo 70. Basically, you can control the phone to some extent using hand gestures. There are also detailed tutorials available for every gesture. But when it comes to practical use, it's fun for some time, but not something you're going to use all the time. It's ideal when your hands are dirty and you don't want to touch the screen. The feature is good, but still needs some tweaking, which will take some time. But right now, it's not the reason to buy this phone. Of course, it's a bonus thing, and you might actually enjoy using it as well. When it comes to updates, Realme promises 3 years of security updates and 2 years of OS updates. Coming to the performance. So it's powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 6100 Plus chipset. The performance is pretty decent. All your day-to-day apps like Netflix, Instagram, Gmail, Maps will all work without any hiccups. Now the variant we have came with 6GB LPDDR4X RAM with 6GB virtual RAM expansion, giving a total of 12GB RAM. Apps launch really fast, and the best part, multitasking between these apps is super snappy. We ran the Antutu benchmark and it scored around 4,14,000. I think that's quite decent. Now this variant came with 128GB of storage with storage type UFS 2.1. We ran the speed test for that as well, 533MB read and 464MB write. When it comes to gaming, we played everyone's favorite, BGMI. Now remember, this ain't a gaming phone in any way, but still, it could handle BGMI pretty well. We got about 45 FPS with no drop frames or lag. It is quite fun actually, though the device did heat up a little, but still very much playable. I can comfortably say that the Realme 12X is pretty good for casual gaming. Coming to the battery. So it comes with the industry standard, you know it, 5000 mAh battery that will easily last you a full day with heavy use, and in some cases even 2 days if you're a light user. 45-watt charger is included in the box. It takes about 30 minutes to charge to 50% and a little over 1 hour to fully charge. If I had to nitpick, 67-watt charger with this phone would have just been perfect. But again, not going to complain considering the price this is going to launch at. Talking about the price, we don't actually have the price at the time of making this video, but my best guess is somewhere between 11 to 12,000. And for that price, the Realme 12X 5G is easily recommended. I'll share the price, availability details and the purchase links below in the description. If you'd like to buy one, you should definitely check it out. So I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, cheers.